Welcome back. So it's no secret this windshield has seen way better days. I mean, there's a lot of artifacts on the glass from welding and cutting. There's a couple of chips. There's one here and one over there. And I really like the look of polycarbonate in a race car. I could leave the glass in and compete in like those all steel, all glass categories or the street car shootouts or street car takeovers and stuff like that. And those events are cool, but this isn't a max effort build. I mean, maybe down the road, but for right now, I want to enjoy the car and I want to enjoy it in a safe way. So I'm going to yank this glass out. I've got some tools that I went to the store to get in order to make that happen. If you're enjoying the build, make sure you hit the subscribe button. That way you don't miss another episode that gets uploaded to the channel. And make sure you hit that like button. It lets YouTube know that you like the channel and you like the build and car people would like it too. So it shows it to other car people, and it's the easiest way and the free way to help the channel grow. So doesn't cost anything. Smash that like button. I really appreciate you. Let's get to work. So I've got the windshield removal tool kit. I mean, it's basically just like piano wire and a couple of handles and a threader, and I'll show you how that works later. Got a heat gun accessory kit because I can't find any of my attachments. I don't know where they are. And my favorite part, the body saw blades, because if you want to go fast, the cheapest way to do it is just by losing weight on the car. So the easiest way I think is going to be to start will be to remove the dash pad out, because the dash pad is a unicorn piece. You're not going to find one. I mean, they're extremely rare to have an OEM dash pad that's not cracked or broken or obliterated by the sun. And go ahead and start working my way around this way, because this is all exposed. This will be a real easy way to get to it. Basically just thread the tool in and just start working the wire, you know, left and right and pulling it. Now, I am going to heat this up with a heat gun a little bit just to kind of help out with the adhesion, loosen that up, and be able to work the tool back and forth and go all the way around the windshield, take the T-tops out and whatnot. Wow, so there is a lot of sound deadening on that cowl piece. And I can see why people cut it, because you can see right along there, right here, that's where the firewall actually, does it? No, it doesn't. It's around here somewhere. Yeah, I see it right there. So it goes all the way down like that. So all of this could go away if the windshield was out. So I guess I'm going to start removing the windshield trim. I don't really know how to do it. I'm just going to start trying, prying, and pulling. And I guess that's how you do that. It's coming out. Yeah, it's coming out. Let's see here. I got a tool I can use for this. Oh, now I see why they said heat it up. Let me get the heat gun. There we go. Plugged up. Let's see if this thing will either generate some heat or short out. Oh yeah. It's making lots of heat. It feels good. So stick this in here. Yeah, I'm going to speed this process up a little bit. I've got most of the windshield trim off. I've got to get the rest of this off. I've been heating it up with a heat gun slowly and surely, and just kind of just not yanking on it, but just putting like pressure on it, keeping it kind of tight. You know what I mean? Go ahead and heat this up best I can here. I just preheat it all the way down. Now I don't put too much heat directly on the glass because I'm not trying to have a big old mess. I mean, I could just vacuum it all up. That'd be the easy way, but I want a nice clean pull. So right here is where I'm heating it up. And I'm letting the heat get in here and heat up that urethane glue. I'm trying to go ahead and extract it. And that is a sharp piece of metal wire. That's part of the mold, I guess. I'm glad it didn't stick me. That would have sucked. And it fell in the car. Let's heat this up some. Back and forth, back and forth. Oh yeah, it's gonna come out. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna come out. All right, so you can see here, that's completely removed. The rest of it's removed all the way down. Had to heat it up little by little as I went. And you can see here, the dash underneath has all that sound deadening. So When I get some more dry ice for the back and the front, I'll go ahead and do that too. Get rid of that, because if you're cutting or sawing or anything, that stuff stinks really bad. I was able to feed the wire through with the tool, and then on the other side, fix the wire to the handle. So just a little bit of like back and forth motion will start cutting that glue. Now, it helps to heat it up. So I'm just gonna kind of like heat this up as I go, left and right. I'm trying not to make a huge mess with the glass because I don't wanna be dealing with that. Like, I'd rather just put it in the back of the truck and go dispose of it properly in a dumpster. But this right here, all this needs to be heating up, because I'm gonna do the top side and then come back and do the bottom. Because I think that the top would be easier to do first. See if I can't work it around that trim. Say if you hear crunching, you're cutting glass, and you're fracturing the glass from the inside, so I'm trying not to do that. Let me speed this process up, because this is gonna take a while. Whew. It's a lot of pulling and a lot of handwork. Whew, that was a lot of work. Actually, you know what? It's been pretty smooth. Like, as far as like pulling everything apart, it's just certain spots are like super, super, super saturated in a lot of urethane. Like, there's like 18 pounds of it right here, where whatever aftermarket company was putting in this windshield couldn't get it to seal, and they put a whole bunch, and they got it sealed. All right, so I got that through, and then I got all the way to here, and I got another little hard spot. But as you can see, I got my bungee cord right here. Windshield's actually got, see that? That's some movement to it. So if I can get the rest of this done, I can get the windshield out. I'm concerned about the manifold being in the way, because I've got a pull like this. So I'm thinking maybe once I get to about right there or right here, get a really long piece of wire and then just walk it like this from the other side. So I'm gonna give that a shot. Okay, so two things I've noticed. The more I cut down there and the more urethane I get through with the wire and the spatula and the heat gun and all that, the less is holding this windshield up. And that little suction cup thing, I don't know if you saw it, it popped off while I was removing urethane, and I was like, you know what? That suction cup's way too small for this job. I probably should have a bigger one. I had one around here somewhere. Who knows? Those things just grow legs and walk away sometimes. And it's probably stuck on the car somewhere. It's orange, same color. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to go to the store and get another suction cup. Yeah, it's time to go to the store again.
The next day.
Okay, let's try this again. So I got this suction cup thing. This should allow me to put that there. Clamp that bad boy down. See if I can reach that one. No, I should have done it at the same time. Smart. Oh, there we go. There we go. So that's on there. Now I need to figure out a way to put that up. Let's see if I can climb up here without falling again. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move it up some more. There. I don't know if you can see that. That's where I'm gonna put this windshield suction cup thing. Oh, maybe not. I can't get the other one to. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That'll work.
A few moments later.
Okay. So that looks like weird assortment, but I don't think that's going to go anywhere. It'll at least keep it from sliding down very much. So, as far as getting the rest of the windshield out, I saw on the internet where a guy took fishing line and he put it through, wrapped it around, went back into the steering column, tied it to the steering column, took the other end and started pulling on it. And I was like, okay, well that makes sense because it's kind of like a pulley system. It just starts cutting it. So I'm gonna try and fix that up right now. So I tried the fishing line, it popped instantly. I mean, I was using 50-pound test and it still, and that was liter too, and it still went. So I got real brave and got a long piece of the wire that came with the kit, and I just stretched it all the way out to basically here, and I just did long pulls like this, as you saw, and I was able to cut like butter all the way across. Till I got here. There's probably another 50 million pounds of urethane right here. So once I get from here to here, I'm home free. Glass can come out. That was probably the hardest I've ever fought to work on something. I'm not a glass guy and I won't ever be a glass guy. Well, anyway, this should be loose because I was able to pull this all the way through. I mean, it's completely free all the way down. I'm just gonna verify real quick. Let's see here. Just one spot. I think I'm all the way through anyway. Yeah, I'm all the way through. So since I'm all the way through here, that's all the way past the VIN plate. Since I'm all the way through, there's nothing holding the glass up. So now I guess I try to be a hero and get the glass off. So this is gonna be interesting to say the least. Plan? None. Redundancy plan? None either. So it's this is all gonna be like fly by the seat of the pants. I should have bought another one with a handle, I guess. Let's see here. Yeah, it's completely loose. Yeah. And that's scary because if it falls, that's a big mess. But at least it's on the ground. At least it would be on the ground. I wouldn't have to deal with no craziness. Yeah. I should have got another one. I need to think about this because this is sketch. Let's see if that's something I can work out here. Oh yeah, it's free. It's completely free. Oh boy. I have unstuck the only tool that's here to help me. There's one. It unstuck. Oh, dude. This sucks. I have no other way to, I mean, if I do it by hand, I need some gloves too. Let me get some gloves. Here's hoping. Okay, all right, cool. Maybe I could walk it. Oh man, it's so dicey and so risky. Yeah, not fun. All right, risk it for the biscuit, right? Woo! Ooh, oh man. I can't believe I made that happen. I can't believe that worked. Check it out. Windshield's out. Here it is right there. That thing. Yeah, that suction cup sucks. I'm gonna give that to the kids, let them play with it. That thing was heavy. I wanna weigh that. So before I get rid of it, I'm gonna weigh that windshield. Whew, because it was heavy. Yeah, look at all that stuff they put in there, man. I had to saw through that junk, and that there, I'm gonna have to get all this glue off, get rid of all this urethane to protect this metal, because if I don't prime that metal all the way around, even if I cut it later on, but if I prime it now, it'll be a lot safer. It won't rust. You know, for my first windshield removal ever by myself, alone, and it not coming out in a million pieces in a trash bag, I'm totally fine with that. I call that a win. There's still a lot of surface prep that needs to be done, a lot of urethane removal, and a little bit of rust in there, but I can take care of that. I mean, if I could do a windshield, I could do that. There is some firewall work that needs to be done. Dash has got to come out, so still got work, a lot of work to do on the car. So until then, we'll see you next time.